Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that, not a cloud in the sky.
Great work, David. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The away side win the toss, and they'll have a bat.
Joseph has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter, a great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Edged it. Loud shout. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Oh, yeah!
Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out-bowled for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yep.
Ease through the field, there'll be runs here.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keep us in.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Straight through the line of the ball, out of the middle of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Bowler.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Joseph ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Yep. That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Gone! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Pollard takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Out! Caught!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. David gets off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
David has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Nice shot, runs possible.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Bowler is confident on this one.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
6 for 65.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
3 runs added in that over. The Indians are 6 for 65. Khan from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Super shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Gone! Played all around it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sams, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Mills shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Misses everything.
Lovely.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Waiting.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them. 5 runs added in that over. The Indians are 8 for 74. Going with spin now.
Is going with the spinner.
Down the wicket, misses.
Mills shakes their head. Was there to be hit, but couldn't.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Wade is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Caught, one of the easiest catches you'll see.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Edged it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Archer getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yep.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Bowler.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yes.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. My word, how's that not a wicket?
That ball flew past the stumps. Not sure they had a clue.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Steered away nicely. Let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. The Yorker does the trick.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
3 for 34.
Mills coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Good bit of timing there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Mills will be disappointed with that delivery.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Miller has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah, yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good a ball is when you hit it like that. Brilliant shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Wait, yes.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Sams, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Super shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Miller shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Loud appeal.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yeah.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Pollard into the attack now from the south end.
Yep.
Wait on.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
And that marks the end of the match. The batting side have taken the victory. The final margin, none. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in,